guys, it's Elisa here.
And Corin.
And today we're going to do a follow-up on the O2B2 Tour, answering all of your frequently asked questions.
Absolutely, and many of you guys sent a few questions that we would like to touch base today regarding the tour. And we are so excited about this tour. We did our dry run, which turned out well. And we have a few questions that we would like to answer for you today.
Hey everyone, it's Corin, and you're watching EnKoreMakeup. Blend, blend, blend.
Hi, Corin. Stop using my lipstick.
Okay, the first question is, what makes this class different from other workshops? Well, number one is that it's hands-on, hands-on, hands-on.
Yes, definitely, and this is an opportunity for you guys to shine. And the class is not about us being fabulous on stage like many classes are. So you don't just watch and see how amazing makeup looks that we create on stage, and it's all about what you can do at the end of the day. So this is where the focus is on you, whoever's attending, and at the same time we have personal coaching within the class we're in. We really keep a close eye on what you're doing to make sure that you're doing exactly what's being taught during the class. So the focus on this class is on you, not on us.
Right, which it shouldn't be. It should be all about you. We coach you one-on-one. We'll see how your technique is, because we want to train and teach the proper ways. There isn't one way to do it, so that's why there's two of us to show you guys the different techniques and different tips and tricks that we can show you. Maybe there's something that you're doing that we see like, hey, there's a quicker way to do it. We'll show you and we'll talk about it. So it's a great training way.
Yes, absolutely. And also, Elisa, sometimes we attend seminars, even like us who's already experienced and stuff, we constantly attend seminars and stuff, and sometimes
keep it fresh.
We sit in the audience and sometimes we can't even see what's going on, and we have to look at the monitor, and you spend so much time watching this, and at the end of the day, yeah, you wrote a lot of notes, and that's it. You leave the place with just a bunch of notes without really knowing if you can do that, if you can do that look, if you can do that technique, and stuff. And with this class, at the end of the day, we know, including yourself, that you can do whatever is taught in that class, because aside from the hands-on part and the coaching, we can really visually see that you can accomplish that look at the end of the session, at the end of the day.
Because it's very different from watching and very different when you apply on somebody else.
Absolutely.
Say you've been applying makeup on yourself for 20 years, it's going to be very different when you apply it on somebody else. The technique, the way you hold the brush, the way you apply foundation, it's very different. And so we're going to teach you one-on-one. It's a small group, and so we'll be able to watch everybody, and just work with you guys. It's more like consulting-ish, I guess you can say.
I really love the class. Corinne and Elisa are extremely kind. They were so helpful. They were teaching me how to apply makeup on, hands-on. They're so friendly, and I just thought it was worth every penny. And I had such a great experience, and I actually came here to learn how to apply my own bridal makeup, and I think that I have a gist of how I'm going to go about with it. So I really think it was a great idea, and I'm glad I came.
Well, the class is very interesting. It's so fun, and Corin and Persmas are very helpful. They have this one-on-one coaching, which is really good. You get to learn how to correct whatever mistakes you did.
So there's a lot of tips that we're going to be sharing during the class.
And they're not tips that we share online or on YouTube, because they're something that are so detailed that you just really need to be there in person, to show them.
Absolutely. So there you go. So that basically answers that. And of course, in addition to that, it's not just about the makeup look. We also share a lot of information on how to market yourself as a makeup artist.
What your portfolio should look like.
Your portfolio should look like. Contracts, very important for those of you guys who are taking the pro classes.
Color theory.
Color theory, another important subject.
Why does everything turn to mud? Because you're mixing red, yellow, and blue.
Yep.
Maybe it's
and they're all
purple
clashing,
and yellow.
So all that is something that we share in this class, and we don't, give full details in our video. So we want to make all that information exclusive for these classes.
Yeah, so different classes will offer what you're looking for.
I really like the hands-on training, especially the recommendations how to, brand your business if you're starting to be a freelance makeup artist. what websites to go to find a domain name, how to network and who to network with. They gave out a lot of resourceful information as far as where to start and where to go to. So it was very informational, and I would recommend the class to anybody.
I think learning about the color wheel, because I think that's gonna be really helpful for you know, when I'm doing eyeshadows on rides, and also it's really helpful for the foundation because he went over a bunch of stuff that I didn't know.
The next question is, do you have to be 18 to take the class?
Oh, good question. No, you don't. You don't have to be 18 to take the class, especially the pro classes. I know many of you guys think that's going to be for 18-year-old. There are a lot of, you know, younger people that are starting young, basically, to start. I started
friends, you know, proms.
So
take advantage.
Yeah, you can take the pro classes 18. You know, if you're under 18, as long as your parents approved of you taking the class, and you have to state that in the registration form, all right? And also just to also clarify that the certification and the pro membership, you have to go by the brand's requirements. Some of them you have to be 18 to apply for the pro, and some of them, you know.
There's like different requirements, you know. They may need
and
like comp cards
yes.
and business cards. So each individual brand will require different things.
Right. So you have to go by their requirements, and we have no control over that. So if certain brand requires you to be 18, then you have to be 18. But at least you already have certification you can hold on to until you turn 18.
And you can still be doing makeup without the, you know,
absolutely,
the brand stuff.
Practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
So by the time you're 18, you'll be a pro.
You have that big client book too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, next question. Do I have to have prior experience to take the class? Depending.
Depending, yes. But basically, we want to limit it down to, if you're taking a pro class, is that you already know the basics, like how foundation works, how to apply it, what to conceal, how to spot conceal, the basic of eye shading. You already know how to do the lid color, the crease color, how to do wingtip, how to do, you know.
The basics.
The
and
basics.
Then we're going to take it, because we want to speed through the basics and show you the tips and tricks to really just ramp up the looks,
right.
Ramp it up your speed time, you know, show you things that you may have never thought about before.
Right.
Thinking outside the box, right guys?
Right. There's a lot of thinking outside the box in these classes.
Definitely.
And basically the goal is to cut down on your application time. Because sometimes as simple as applying foundation can take 30, 40 minutes just for foundation. But what if you cut that down to 10 minutes? Right. Wouldn't that be great? So that's what we're going to point out in these classes.
We were just talking about Fashion Week, and each look is like 10 to 15 minutes out, and it's a complete look.
Done.
So we'll talk about that, show you some tips and tricks on that too. So that's one of the benefits of taking a class.
Yeah.
Right.
So our next question is, will you be coming to my area to teach?
We will do our best. You can email this address right here and make a suggestion. We are doing our best to go cross-country, even international if we can. Just depends on where everybody is or where everyone's willing to travel to. Because we're willing to travel. I mean, we're in London right now, if you guys are wondering.
Yeah, we are in London, by the way.
In our Hendon Hall Hotel.
Yes. And our followers here have been asking us if we're doing, you know, our private workshop here. It's definitely something that we're looking into.
And we're looking into. We're already looking at places, and so hopefully everything will go through, right?
Absolutely. And if you have any city that you would like to suggest, again, you know, just like email this address right here. And, you know, we probably won't go to a small town, but if there's like a big city close to you, you know, then definitely suggest that, and we will definitely consider it. Okay, so our next question is, what can I expect from the class?
Oh, wow. It's a long list.
Oh my god, a lot. Expect the unexpected for one.
Yes.
Because sometimes we'll just throw in information that you'll probably never learn from any makeup school, college, whatever. So, but expect a lot of information.
A lot of fun. We share a lot of our personal stories in the past, and so you won't make the big mistakes that we have.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
exactly.
Doing this for so long, you get a lot of experience and you learn, and we don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that we did. So we'll share that. You can expect a fabulous kit. I mean,
amazing
this kit is
kit.
Okay, so we had a class already, and we brought out the kids, and everyone stopped listening to us because the kids were so amazing. Everyone was like in their own world. But it's amazing, and it's well over the cost of the class. And I mean, everything in there, we've hand chosen each item because we know that it would make the perfect kit, whether it's your consumer kit or your pro kit. It's pretty much like done in a box.
And it's a huge kit. And I've taken so many classes in the past for years and years and years. And, you know, the kit that I've gotten before is not even half of what this kit is. So it's really amazing. So we're really happy with the kit.
Yeah, we're really happy with the kit and the people that we're working with, you know, because our big thing is we want to work with people that we like and products that we like. And so we've narrowed it down to a lot of the products that we like. And then hopefully, you know, as we go along, we'll integrate new items and things like that too. So that is something. And hands-on, definitely expect a lot of hands-on. You know, you're going to build friendship there. There's a lot of, you know, new people you're going to meet, and networking. You don't even know, right? You go in and you network.
Yes. So, so there's going to be, expect a lot of opportunities and a lot of doors opening for you.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so our next question is, what do I need to bring to the class?
Your lovely face.
Yes, definitely. And an open mind and your
clean face.
Clean face, you know, and just fun. You know, we have laughs and stuff during the LA class. It was fun. We laughed. We, you know, it was just it was such a great experience. So just you know, definitely expect that.
It's our little LA family.
Yeah. So bring your enthusiasm, your artistry, your motivation, and your inspiration. Yeah. Yes. Definitely questions. Yeah. And just keep being inspired. So bring all that. Bring your creativity. Bring you.
Yeah.
Right? Bring you.
You, naked, no makeup, because we're going to, either you're going to apply it on yourself or you're going to apply it on others, just depending on which class you take. So that's the one thing that we do ask, is to please come with your face, your bare face.
Yes, because you're going to leave beautiful. So.
Yeah. We're going to have some fun. We'll take some pictures before and afters. Yes. And, you know, you could really see the difference from when you walk in and when you leave the class, what you've learned and what you've applied on your face or on somebody else.
There you go. And let's see, the next question is, what's included in the class?
What isn't included?
What is not included in the class? Oh my gosh. Well, of course, the
class... phone number is not included. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, my phone number is not included. Well, what's included in the class? Of course, the amazing kit that's well priced over what the class is about.
And we worked really hard to bring you guys that, because we know it's so important to have the right kit. Yeah. When you're traveling and you're working, you just want something that's condensed and just easy to use.
And it's everything's in there. Everything you're going to need to the class, and you know, to use in the class is all in there. Okay. And also included is our one-to-one coaching. Elisa and I usually split, and we watch very closely and carefully, and with keen eye, we pay attention to details on what you're doing to yourself, if it's a self-application class, or to your model, which is your classmate, if it's a pro class. So we keep an eye on that, and we coach you every single step of the way.
Yeah, and you have any questions or anything like that, or you're doing something you feel like you're not doing it right, we're right there, you know, to really just answer your questions. So bring your questions too, for sure.
Yes, and we'll be answering them throughout the course of the class. And also the certification, you get certified.
And this isn't just a, yay, certified. Yeah. It's like a for reals. We worked with different companies, and they're all on board, and they're really excited about this class, because we've worked with so many wonderful people, and they know our work, and they know what we've done. And so we're working with Tem2, we're working with NYX. Who else are we working with?
Oh my gosh, so many people. Steela's in.
Let me Eve Pearl.
Eve Pearl, yes, definitely. Zuka is in. Oh my gosh,
and then we'll even give you some discount codes to their sites too, like Beauty So Clean. We're going to have a special code for you guys too, so you can get the products at a discounted rate, because it's so important to sanitize your product.
Yes, definitely. And we have Friends Beauty, a lot of these like companies that you're going to benefit from because of the discount that you're going to be getting.
Yeah.
And speaking of the certification is basically a certification of completion, that you have completed level 1 or level 2, whatever the classes are. They're not, you know, it's not like a certification that you're a certified makeup artist, which does not exist. There's no such thing as certified makeup artist. Makeup artistry is either your freelance basis or you are a state board licensed makeup artist, which falls under cosmetology.
Which isn't always necessary. Like, you don't need it for everything that you do. There are some gigs and there's some things that do require it, but not everything requires a license.
Right. And the benefit of, I think it's one of our questions, what is the benefit of being certified? And the answer to that is basically it qualifies you to the next level. So if you want to progress on and take that next step up in your profession as a makeup artist, then it's kind of like a, something that's documented that you already completed this level and you're ready to go to the next level. So that's the benefit of that. And of course, you are qualified for the pro membership.
Yeah.
So,
well, what's great is, just going on what you said, there's Tem 2, Tem 2 1, which you can totally skip because we're teaching the airbrush class. You jump right to the second class, and then you're on your way to Airbrush Pro.
That's
so there's
correct.
Things like that. Eve Pearl, just depending on your location, just because you have the certification doesn't mean that you're like in the door, which we'll teach you in the class. You got to sell yourself. So maybe Eve Pearl's having like an internship. She'll see your certification, and she knows that you've gone through our class, and that just gives you that extra step into the door. Eve Pearl's, her world, right? Oh my gosh, she's so sweet.
So that is a great opportunity for us as well, because for somebody like Eve Pearl, to be honoring our certification as a an acceptable like a document for consideration for her internship program is a big deal for us. And at the same time it benefits here.
And also Sephora.
Yes.
And MAC.
Sephora, MAC, of course.
Tem 2. Let's see. Yeah, we're working with so many great companies. There's Makeup Forever, Tem 2 Pro, Crown.
Smashbox.
Embryolisse.
Yes.
Fantastic natural products. And Naked Cosmetics.
Yep.
Their primer, which is amazing too.
Blah, blah, blah.
Cover Effects.
Yes,
which
Cover
is,
Effects.
And let's see. It's OCC. I know you guys like OCC.
Yeah.
Eve Pearl, Beauty So Clean, MAC.
Wow.
Friends Beauty, Nigel's Beauty, Namie's, NYX, and Zuka. And we're going to constantly bring you guys more brands on this list too.
Yes.
So it's not, that's it. I mean, these are big brands already, but we're going to constantly, work on with other different companies to bring you discounts, bring you that extra step to get into the door.
Right.
And, I mean, I can't think of a negative thing.
No, I mean, for one, like half of these memberships are not even available for pros. They're not even, some of them don't even have pro membership programs, but they are like joining into this venture because and just designing a completely new program just for you guys who's graduating from
so it's
these
very
classes.
exclusive.
Yeah, very exclusive.
And
so
we've worked really hard and we've worked with them, and I mean, we want you guys to benefit from this class and not just sit there and ooh and ah on like editorial makeup. We want you guys to understand it, learn it, and then walk away, have your certification, and then continue growing and building this relationship with these other companies.
That's right. For example, Zuka does not have a pro membership program, so their discounts are only going to be made available for those of you guys who's going to be certified in this tour.
Yeah, that's all of the questions that we received. Thank you so much for, bringing this up, and we're really happy to answer any other questions you have in the comments below. And when's our next one? You can go to outofthebeautybox.com.
That's right, and check out the schedule we have in there. We're adding more cities, so just be patient. And again, if you have a city that you would like us to go to or consider, just again send an email to the contact information. We're also going to put that information in the more info section of this video. And and we're excited. Our next
we hope to see you guys there.
Yeah, our next city is San Francisco. We have Chicago coming up. Chicago, we're really excited. San Diego's coming up.
At the Bellis Academy. No, it's San Diego, but it's in Poway at the Bellis Academy.
Yes.
So I mean, we're not just like popping up anywhere. This is the actual beauty school that we're going to be at. So it's going to be very exciting, and we're working here in London too, and I mean,
yes,
I really don't.
We're
I'm just
doing
really
international.
excited.
We're going to be doing Australia and Yeah, and Texas, we got hundreds and hundreds of requests in Texas, so definitely, you know, for those of you guys who are in Texas, we're definitely going to pick a couple of cities in Texas. So.
And you have to sign up fast because we do shut it down because we want to meet personal one-on-one.
Yes.
You know, because our passion is educating and teaching.
Yes.
And so we're going to be there one-on-one to coach you and really just be there.
All right.
You know?
And on that note, we want to see you guys at the next Out of the Beauty Box class. And again, check out the website at outofthebeautybox.com.
And we hope to see you at O2B2.
See you guys then.
Bye!